How big of a boxing fan are you?
So I know these facts, okay?
All right.
Floyd Mayweather is
Yeah.
black.
All
Logan
right.
Paul is
Is white?
not. Is
All
not.
right. So this is gonna be a classic racism fight. Yeah.
Exactly. If
Which
Logan Paul
which
wins,
racism?
he's racist.
All right.
But,
nobody won.
exactly. So hold on, I don't get it. This is an exhibition match, right?
Yeah. So
So,
there's
so
no winner.
what was the point of this then? There were no
Nothing.
odds.
It was literally Logan Paul gets $20 million. Floyd Mayweather gets $80 million. And
Wait,
we
he was
get
getting 80
nothing.
million for this?
Yeah.
I thought he was getting 20.
No. Logan Paul got 20 and Floyd Mayweather got 8.
And who paid for this?
Us. We paid for this. Well, not us, but you know.
Yes. The people who,
Yes.
you know.
Yeah, all the people who went to the pay-per-view and stuff, they paid for this. They paid for them to basically just punch each other a few times. I am very whelmed by this boxing match, and we don't even really watch
Here's the thing,
boxing.
while we were watching it with everybody, right, they were all like, oh man, it's so cool. I'm like, you know what, I'm not all that blown away.
Yeah, it's literally just, you know, they're just punch, more punches, and then
Like-
they sometimes hug.
No, they hug, they push each other, and then the referee's like, stop hugging.
I mean, it makes sense for them because, I mean, Logan Paul is gonna fight one of the best boxers of all time.
But what I don't get
Mayweather
is that,
just, you know,
yeah,
in
so
it for the
then,
bag.
basically at the very beginning, right, everybody was
Uh-huh.
like, oh, Floyd is gonna knock him out, and then by the end they're like, oh, you know what, Floyd is just messing around the whole time and all this. Then at the very end they're like, oh, you know what, Logan Paul's like a heavy guy, you know, they're much bigger, and it's like, where did all that spunk go?
It doesn't even look like Floyd Mayweather tried at all. He punched him like 3 times, and that's it.
I mean, I get it. Like, all you had to do was walk in there and get 80 mil, but it's like, you could have.
Exactly.
I thought he was gonna at least, you know, like
Why
I was.
should he?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, he should, because he's a boxer, but if step into his shoes for a second, you're gonna get paid 80 million.
Either
Your
way,
name's
and
gonna
all
be
you have to
plastered
do is
all
just bob and
over
weave a
the
little
place.
bit.
At no point during this match did I think, oh man, Logan Paul's gonna win.
No, I know.
Like,
But
there was
I
no...
thought it would be a lot more clear cut than this. I thought it would be like you got the world's, or what they say is the world's greatest boxer versus YouTuber Logan Paul.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna knock out Logan Paul too, and as there were 8 rounds in this match, and as each round progressed, every time somebody would say, "Oh, this is the round, he's gonna knock him out," and he never did. Floyd
Yeah,
Mayweather never
and-
knocked out.
And the fact of the matter is that people are like, oh, but Floyd isn't really a knockout fighter. But more than half of his wins are knockouts.
Yeah, he
And
has
when I pointed that
27
out,
knockouts.
everyone's like, oh, but it depends. What? At the beginning, everyone was like, no, he's gonna get knocked out. And then at the end, like, oh, but he's not actually a knockout fighter, and this wasn't the case.
And by they we mean our friends who
Yes.
watched this.
But
with.
the
Our
announcers
friends who
too.
know more about boxing.
But the
Yeah,
announcers too.
The announcers were corny as fuck, but
Yeah, but still, it's like, everyone was like, oh, Floyd Mayweather's gonna knock him out. And then by the end, they're like, oh, but Logan Paul's like, you know, heavier and stuff, so...
oh, he's great.
Floyd Mayweather, he's not even, like, trying, so...
He's not even that. Oh man, he didn't even try. He was using 1% of his power, just like Shaggy.
But in reality, like, I don't think Floyd Mayweather was like he was trying to win, right?
Every time we say Floyd Mayweather, we keep like fucking up his name. We're like, Flad Mayweather,
Floyd Gayweather.
Flad Mayweather, Gayweather. I've noticed this. We keep butchering his name. I don't know.
But anyway, Floyd Mayweather, right?
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
he was trying to win, right?
It doesn't look like it. Look at him. If you actually watched the boxing match, he was just like, yeah, he's punching me. Like, he just kept dodging all of Logan Paul's punches, and then, every once in a while...
Like
he'd
it
go
was
jab.
really underwhelming. Like, I mean, I was
very
expecting.
underwhelmed, yeah.
Like even if here's the thing, I wasn't expecting like Logan Paul to carry the fight, but you'd think the greatest boxer of all time would put on a bit more of a
A show.
a better act, I'd guess.
I guess him just being there was enough to get people's butts in seats.
Yeah, but it's like
I mean, Logan Paul went up against one of the greatest and didn't get knocked out. That's
Yeah.
a fact. But if you actually watch the fight, it's not nearly as impressive as it sounds. But you know what? It's still more than I would have been able to do.
Yeah.
So,
So good on that guy.
Hats off to Logan Paul for that.
Hats off
Good
to
job,
Logan Paul
Floyd
and his
Mayweather.
$20 million. Good job.
And Floyd Mayweather and his $80 million.
Yes.
Like, holy shit, man.
That's like $20 million per punch.
I think that's more than 20. He threw like 3, bro. Not even
So
4.
it's like 25 point something, 26 million per punch.
26 million a punch? Dude.
Yo, if one punch and I'm retired, so it's like
Yo. Yeah, just punch me, bro, and get 26 mil, then we can split it.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so that, that is two guys who know
Yeah.
nothing about boxing's analysis of the.
Wasn't
this-
even an analysis. I don't know what was going on. Like they were
Well,
hugging, they were like kind of hitting each
We
other.
analyzed it, okay?
No, they
We
analyzed it, and
pretty
I
well.
just sat there wondering when someone's gonna hit the floor, but no one did.
Bing, bing, bong, bing. Bong, bing, bing, bong. Bong, bong, bing, bong. Bing, bing, bong, bing.